Pooh Shiesty just reacted to a new release date. And if what insiders are whispering is true, this might be the moment nobody in hip-hop saw coming, because late last night a message started circulating that had fans frozen. Not a rumor from a random blog, not a recycled prison update, a real alleged reaction tied to a new date. And what Pooh Shiesty supposedly said when he heard it has the internet in complete chaos. Sources close to the situation claim emotions ran high behind closed doors when the news reached him. At first, silence. Then disbelief. Then a response so unexpected, even people around him allegedly didn't know how to process it. One insider reportedly said, "He looked at the paperwork, read it twice, and just laughed." But according to another source, that laugh wasn't relief, it was something much darker. And here's where the drama starts. Because fans are shocked after reports surfaced that not everyone in Shiesty's circle reacted with celebration. Some allegedly questioned the timing, others hinted there may be tension brewing behind the scenes involving people who stayed loyal and people who didn't. And if that wasn't enough, there are whispers one phone call after hearing the date turned into a heated exchange that left the family divided. Yes, you heard that right. A heated exchange over a release date. But why would good news trigger conflict? That's where things get messy. Some are saying Pooh Shiesty's reaction wasn't about freedom at all, but about what he believes was happening while he was gone. Alleged betrayals, money disputes, promises not kept. Oh, it's even rumors of a list, names written down of people he plans to confront the moment he touches down. And when one longtime associate allegedly said, "Everybody's smiling now, but some people nervous," social media exploded. Was it a warning? Was it a threat? Or is there something much bigger happening behind the scenes the public hasn't figured out yet? Because right when fans thought this was a simple release update, another rumor dropped claiming there may be conditions attached to this date that could change everything. And if that part is true, then Pooh Shiesty's reaction may have only been the beginning. The alleged reaction didn't stay private for long. Within hours, people close to the situation were reportedly calling each other, trying to verify what had really happened when Pooh Shiesty received word about the new release date. One source claimed he stared at the paperwork in silence before leaning back and saying, "So now they want to move different." That one sentence sent shockwaves through his inner circle, because according to people whispering behind the scenes, it wasn't directed at the system, it was directed at people around him. Fans are shocked because what should have been a celebration was suddenly looking like the beginning of a reckoning. Social media lit up when a rumored screenshot began circulating, allegedly from someone connected to the camp, claiming Shiesty had been watching everything from behind the wall and keeping mental notes. And once that rumor hit, emotions ran high. According to the story gaining traction, the first phone call after hearing the date did not go the way anybody expected. A longtime associate, often someone believed to have handled business while he was away, allegedly answered expecting gratitude. Instead, sources claim the conversation turned cold almost immediately. "Where was this energy 2 years ago?" Shiesty reportedly asked. The associate allegedly tried to defend himself, saying, "I held it down. Everybody knows I held it down." But then came the line that reportedly changed everything. "Held it down for me or for yourself?" That question, according to insiders, triggered a heated argument so intense the call ended abruptly. And once word spread that there was tension inside the circle, fans started digging into old interviews, old photos, old business moves, trying to connect dots nobody paid attention to before. Then the family drama reportedly entered the picture. One rumor claims a private conversation between relatives became emotional after concerns were raised about who could be trusted once he comes home. Some allegedly pushed for peace, saying freedom should be about rebuilding. Others reportedly warned old betrayals do not disappear just because a release date appears on paper. The family was left divided according to whispers online after one relative allegedly said, "If he starts cutting people off, this whole thing could turn ugly." That statement alone fueled speculation there may be more happening behind the scenes than fans realize, because suddenly this was no longer just about a rapper coming home. This was about loyalty, resentment, and whether success can survive suspicion. But then came the twist nobody saw coming. A second insider reportedly claimed Pooh Shiesty wasn't angry about who failed him. He was angry about who profited while using his name. Allegedly, he had questions about music deals, missing percentages, and conversations that happened without his approval. One rumor even claimed he asked for a breakdown of earnings connected to his catalog and features. And when numbers were allegedly mentioned, sources say the room went silent. That can't be right, he supposedly said. If that part is true, then what looked like personal tension may actually be tied to money. And in rap drama, money changes everything. Fans are shocked because just when the story could not get more explosive, another rumor surfaced involving a mystery visitor. Yes, a visitor. According to online chatter, someone unexpected allegedly reached out after hearing the release date and requested a private conversation. Nobody knows what was said, but speculation exploded when one blogger claimed the meeting involved warnings about what waits on the outside. Some say it was about protection. Others think it involved industry politics. But one phrase from a supposed witness has everyone talking. He smiled after hearing it, but it wasn't a happy smile. That one detail has fueled theories that Pooh Shiesty may already be planning moves nobody sees coming. Meanwhile, reactions from fans have been split right down the middle. Some believe he has every right to question loyalty. Others say people are stirring fake tension for clout. But even supporters are asking why so many strange rumors started appearing the same day the release news broke. 1. Coincidence or calculated distraction? That question became even louder when an alleged voice note surfaced claiming some people celebrating publicly are panicking privately. Nobody has confirmed its authenticity, but that didn't stop the internet from treating it like evidence. And just when people thought the drama had peaked, a final rumor dropped late in the night claiming Pooh Shiesty allegedly made one chilling statement before ending another call. "When I get out, we clearing everything up face to face." If he said that, what did he mean? Reconciliation or confrontation? That is where the suspense deepens, because sources now claim there may be one name at the center of all this, a name nobody expected. And if that rumor is true, this story is about to go from shocking to unbelievable. Just when the tension seemed impossible to top, another alleged development pushed the story into even darker territory. According to rumors spreading through industry circles, the name at the center of the conflict may belong to someone nobody expected. A person once described as loyal, trusted, even family. The shock came when one insider allegedly claimed Pooh Shiesty reacted strongly after hearing this person had been making major decisions while presenting them as for the team. At first, fans dismissed it as gossip, but then old clips resurfaced, showing subtle moments people had ignored before. Awkward body language, forced laughs, comments that now sound completely different in hindsight. Suddenly what looked normal started looking suspicious, and fans are shocked by how fast the narrative changed. Sources claim another phone call happened, and this one reportedly became explosive. The person on the other end allegedly tried to calm things down, saying, "You're hearing the wrong stories." But according to whispers, Shiesty answered, "Then tell me why everybody got rich except me." That line, if real, may explain why emotions ran high among people close to him, because now this wasn't just about loyalty or hurt feelings. This was about trust being tested at the exact moment freedom seemed within reach. And according to online chatter, the conversation ended with a warning no one saw coming. "Don't make me come home to confusion," he allegedly said. Those words spread across fan pages like wildfire. Then came another dramatic twist. Reports began circulating that someone from his extended circle may have secretly recorded a conversation and leaked details to bloggers. Nobody has proven that happened, but the rumor alone caused panic. Friends allegedly began calling each other, asking who was talking, who was leaking, and who might be setting someone up. The family was left divided again, according to speculation, after some believed the leaks were meant to protect Shiesty, while others believed they were meant to damage relationships before he even walked free. One relative allegedly said, "This release is bringing out people's true faces." And once that quote surfaced, the internet took it as confirmation something serious was unfolding. But the biggest twist came when fans started connecting this drama to a rumored unreleased project. According to one story making rounds, Pooh Shiesty may have been planning a major return rollout long before this release date surfaced. A project, a statement, a comeback designed to shake the industry. But sources now claim he may have discovered certain people were allegedly negotiating pieces of that return without his direct blessing. If true, the betrayal goes even deeper. One insider reportedly said he wasn't mad about the release date. He was mad because he feels people moved before he could move. That changes everything. And then a mystery social media post sent the entire story into chaos. A cryptic message appeared from someone loosely tied to the situation, reading only, "Some doors open, some doors expose." No names, no explanation, but fans immediately believed it was connected. Comment sections exploded with theories. Was it support? Was it shade? Was it a warning aimed at someone inside the camp? Nobody knew, but emotions ran high as people dissected every word. Even bigger, one fan claimed the post went up minutes after another alleged private call ended badly. Coincidence? Or proof there's more truth in these rumors than people want to admit? Then came the moment that really made viewers question everything. A source claimed Shiesty allegedly asked one direct question that left everyone around him silent. Who was visiting me for love, and who was visiting me for business? That question reportedly hit hard because it suggested he may be rethinking every relationship built during his absence. Friends, allies, maybe even family. And if that's true, then the release date may be triggering a complete reset of his circle. Some believe that means cleansing fake loyalty, others fear it means open confrontation once he returns. Meanwhile, reactions from fans kept growing more intense. Some say he has every right to investigate what happened while he was gone. Others believe the drama is being exaggerated by people chasing viral attention, but even skeptics admitted things turned strange when another alleged voice note surfaced, claiming someone close to the camp said, "There's one person praying he changes that release date." That line sent social media into meltdown. Why would anyone fear him coming home? What could they be hiding? Or is this all part of a bigger misunderstanding spiraling out of control? And just when people thought the rumors could go no further, a final claim dropped that changed the stakes completely. According to late night chatter, Pooh Shiesty allegedly received information about a financial document he had never seen before, one connected to decisions made during his absence. Nobody knows what was in it. Nobody has confirmed it exists, but sources claim after hearing about it, he allegedly said only 4 words. Now it all makes sense. If that really happened, then this isn't just a comeback story anymore. This may be the beginning of a fallout nobody in hip-hop is ready for. Because if he comes home with questions, receipts, and unresolved anger, somebody may have a lot of explaining to do. And according to the latest whispers, the next revelation could involve a face even bigger than anyone has mentioned so far. The alleged mention of a bigger name sent the entire story into overdrive. Because once fans started speculating that someone powerful in the industry could be tied to the tension, the narrative shifted from personal fallout to possible industry drama, according to rumors spreading fast. Pooh Shiesty may have been told that certain decisions involving his future were influenced by someone far above his immediate circle. Nobody publicly confirmed it, but one insider allegedly claimed when that name was mentioned, he went completely silent. No anger, no reaction, just silence. And according to people repeating the story, that silence made those around him more nervous than if he had exploded. Fans are shocked because silence in stories like this often sounds louder than shouting. Then came what some are calling the most dramatic alleged conversation yet. A source claims a trusted confidant tried to convince him not to act emotionally, reportedly saying, "You're about to come home. Don't let rumors destroy what you built." But according to whispers, Shiesty responded with a line that instantly spread across social media pages. "Rumors don't scare people, truth does." That quote changed everything. Fans treated it like a warning, bloggers treated it like confirmation, and suddenly old business alliances were being questioned in comment sections by people who were never involved. Emotions ran high as every interview, every public friendship, every co-sign from the past started getting analyzed like evidence in a case nobody officially opened. Then another twist dropped, and this one reportedly involved music itself. According to growing speculation, there may be a song, an unreleased song, where Pooh Shiesty allegedly addresses betrayal directly. Some claim people close to the situation have heard it. Others say it doesn't exist and the rumor was planted to create hype. But what made the story explode was one alleged lyric that started circulating online. "I counted loyalty, they counted profit." Nobody can verify whether he said it, but fans quoted it like scripture. If such a track exists, some believe it could expose relationships the public sees as solid. Others think it could ignite a war nobody can contain. Meanwhile, the family was left divided once again when another rumor surfaced that relatives were urging him to avoid revenge and focus on rebuilding. One alleged conversation described a loved one saying, "Freedom is bigger than pride." But according to gossip, he answered, "Ashen's respect is bigger than silence." That exchange, if true, shows how personal the conflict may have become. Because now it isn't just about industry politics or money, it is about identity, honor, and whether someone who feels betrayed can return without addressing what they believe happened. That question has split supporters right down the middle. Then came the mystery meeting that changed the energy again. Sources claim a second unexpected visitor allegedly brought information nobody saw coming. Claims that some of the tension may have been fueled by deliberate misinformation. In other words, someone may have been feeding both sides different stories. If true, that would mean the betrayal might not be what it seems. It might be manipulation. One insider reportedly said, "Although what if the enemy was never who he thought?" That possibility stunned fans, because if misunderstandings created this whole storm, then people may be on the verge of destroying bonds over lies. But just when reconciliation seemed possible, another alleged leak pushed things back toward chaos. A blogger claimed there was tension over who would control Pooh Shiesty's first interview after release. To some, that sounds minor, but insiders say in rap politics, first interviews mean power, alliances, narratives, money. According to rumors, multiple sides allegedly want access, and disagreements over who gets that moment may be exposing deeper rivalries. Fans are shocked because even his return story now appears to be contested territory, and when one alleged source said people aren't fighting over his freedom, they're fighting over what his freedom is worth. Social media lost its mind. Then came perhaps the coldest rumored statement yet. According to late night chatter, after hearing everything, Pooh Shiesty allegedly said, "Everybody wants the return, nobody ready for the questions." That line has become the center of debate. What questions? Questions about loyalty, money, hidden deals, or something much bigger nobody has dared mention publicly. Some believe he is preparing to expose people. Others believe he is simply demanding answers before moving forward. But either way, suspense keeps building, and now the latest rumor may be the wildest of all. Sources claim there could be one final document, one piece of paperwork allegedly tied to his situation, that may explain why so many people appear nervous about his release. Nobody has seen it, that nobody has proven it exists, but the rumor alone has caused fans to argue non-stop. Some call it fantasy, others believe it explains every strange twist so far, and according to one alleged insider, if Pooh Shiesty sees that document for himself, some relationships may never recover. If that is true, then what started as a simple reaction to a release date may be turning into a full-scale unraveling with consequences nobody can predict. And if the next name rumored to surface is who people think it is, the story may be about to explode beyond anything fans imagine. The rumor about a final document had fans in complete disbelief, but what happened next allegedly pushed the story to a level nobody expected. According to whispers moving through social media and industry blogs, the name people feared might surface finally came up during a private discussion, and it was reportedly tied to someone with serious influence. Not a casual associate, not a background figure, someone powerful enough, if true, to shake the entire meaning of everything fans thought they understood. Sources claim when the name was spoken, one person in the room allegedly said, "If he finds out the full story, there's no going back." That one line sent speculation into overdrive. Fans are shocked because now the question is no longer whether betrayal happened. The question is how deep it goes. Then came what some are calling the turning point. According to an alleged insider, Pooh Shiesty was urged to slow down and wait until he had facts before confronting anyone. But rumors claim he answered with a chilling response. "Facts are exactly what I'm waiting on." That statement changed how many viewed the story, because suddenly this didn't sound like emotional chaos. It sounded calculated. It sounded like someone preparing to verify every rumor before making a move. And according to online chatter, that possibility made certain people even more nervous. One anonymous voice allegedly connected to the camp claimed phones started ringing non-stop after word spread he was asking specific questions. If true, why would questions cause panic unless those questions could expose something? Then another dramatic twist reportedly surfaced involving a handwritten list. Yes, a list. Sources claim there may be a private list of names he allegedly wants to speak with immediately after release. Some believe it includes allies he wants to thank. Others believe it includes people he wants answers from. Nobody knows which version is real, but one rumored detail set social media on fire. The idea that one name on that list may belong to someone the public would never suspect. Once that rumor hit, fans began tearing through old alliances alliances, wondering who could have hidden tensions with him all along. Emotions ran high because in the world of rap drama, a secret list sounds less like paperwork and more like a countdown. Meanwhile, the family was left divided yet again when reports claimed loved ones were split over whether he should confront the past or leave it behind. One side allegedly argued freedom means walking away from old drama. Another side reportedly warned unresolved betrayal always returns later. According to rumors, and one emotional exchange became so intense a relative allegedly said, "If you chase every wrong, you'll lose your peace." But Shiesty supposedly responded, "Peace built on lies ain't peace." That line, if real, may explain why this story feels bigger than gossip. It feels personal. It feels like every decision ahead could either repair relationships or break them permanently. Then came the twist nobody saw coming, a rumor that the mysterious document may not involve money at all, but communication. According to growing speculation, the paperwork may allegedly show conversations or approvals made without his knowledge while he was away. If true, that could change the entire meaning of the supposed betrayal, because it would no longer be about who benefited financially. It would be about who spoke or acted in his name. One insider reportedly said, "That's the kind of thing people don't forgive." Fans are shocked because if even part of that is true, the fallout could reach far beyond his immediate circle. But just when the tension seemed headed toward open war, a surprising rumor introduced the possibility of reconciliation. Sources claim a respected figure may have quietly stepped in, urging all sides to avoid public fallout and resolve things privately before his release. Nobody knows who this person is, but some say their influence is the only reason things have not already exploded. One alleged source said, "There's one person keeping this from becoming a disaster." That possibility gave some fans hope. Maybe this story ends with truth and healing instead of confrontation. Maybe. Then came one final alleged phone call, and according to whispers, it may be the most important one yet. A voice reportedly told him, "Not everybody you doubt betrayed you. Some people were protecting you in ways you didn't see." That statement reportedly stopped him cold, because what if some of the people he questioned were actually shielding him from bigger problems? What if the real betrayal came from somewhere else entirely? That possibility changed everything again. And just when it seemed the mystery could not deepen further, one last rumor emerged claiming Pooh Shiesty allegedly made a decision. He may wait until he is home, face people in person, and hear every side before making judgments. If true, that could either prevent disaster or delay an even bigger explosion. Because according to one final chilling whisper, someone close to this story allegedly said, "The truth won't come out when he gets released. The truth comes out when he asks the first question in the same room as everybody involved." If that moment really happens, then what began as a reaction to a release date may be leading toward a confrontation that could change friendships, expose secrets, and leave the entire rap world stunned. So now the biggest question is this: was Pooh Shiesty's reaction really just about a new release date? Or was it the spark that exposed a storm brewing behind the scenes this whole time? Alleged betrayal, mystery documents, secret phone calls, divided family, hidden names, and a possible confrontation waiting the moment he touches down. If even half of these rumors are true, this story is far from over. Fans are shocked, emotions ran high, and the family was left divided. But the biggest mystery still remains unanswered. Who was loyal? Who was playing both sides? And what happens when Pooh Shiesty finally comes home and starts asking questions face to face? And what do you think? Are these rumors pointing to something real happening behind the scenes? Or is the internet turning one release update into a full-blown rap conspiracy? Is somebody nervous for a reason? Or is this all smoke with no fire? I need you to sound off in the comments right now. If you think Pooh Shiesty is coming home ready to expose people, type receipts coming. If you think this is all exaggerated drama, type cap. And if you think there's one bigger name still being hidden from the public, tell me who you think it is. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because if new details drop, and if more names start surfacing, or if this story takes an even crazier turn, you already know we're covering it. And trust me, you do not want to miss what could happen next. Because if these whispers turn out to be true, the real drama may not start until Pooh Shiesty walks out the door.